Days have passed. Darius, disgruntled from not finding what he once sought at the cave, has now started the rebuild process. He's got most of his army back, yet Sophia and Federico have struggled from their magical interference that they got themselves into. With the spoils from the cave and all their recruits and some re-raising of forces, Darius moves on to his next encounter after finding somewhat magical interference from the last two battles. As you were well aware, people, everybody is all an apprentice, but this is not their original state. Darius moves on to his next encounter, which is a dwarven stronghold, to uncover the mystery of this magical resistance, but they will have to overcome a very brutal gun line in order to seek their last objective before journeying on to Avras.
And breathe.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
That was all ad-lib, though. You did that completely without a script. Well done, mate.
And
well
you
done.
couldn't tell either, which is
no,
the main
absolutely.
thing.
It was really hard for me to keep silent as well, because I was like, let him flourish, let him do it.
So, yes, hello everybody.
Hello, we're PTG, Proxy Table Gaming. He's Lucky Sixes, the great orator, and I am Hyper G, who really struggled to stay quiet for a minute and a half.
The amount of times I looked at you, and I was like, oh my god, I'm failing. Anyway, we're on to the journey to Avras.
Yeah, absolutely.
Battle number 3.
It is. So the magical aura that's in effect around Darius in this area has really been annoying him. And, despite his little side quest off at the cave, which didn't reveal anything useful other than a few items here and there.
And actually gave him a sound beating.
It did, yeah, thanks to the trolls. So they have now homed in on the source of this magical aura that's in the area, and found that a dwarf castle stands on top of it, basically.
Yeah.
And a whole load of dwarfs.
And they're going to need to overcome this resistance if they're going to help be any use to the Queen.
Absolutely. Yeah. We should mention that Sophia, having been ravaged by the magical effects of the cave, is not what she once was.
There have been some ramifications of our loss.
Yes. So... in the first 2 battles, Sophia was a vampire count in stat line. She is now a vampire courtier.
She's been taken back somewhat.
Downgraded.
Half her soul has been taken by this cave.
So this storyline is more than just a story. It's Sophia. She is,
Federico, as much as he saved her, as well as now on 1 wound at the start of the battle.
1 wound less.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still got 3.
He's still decent.
So
just imagine
saving his mistress.
He's missing a finger.
Yeah. Well, the claw that grabbed hold of Sophia. So they're the Von Hessling bloodline rules. Pretty much everyone has got. Got what they.
Is there.
Mm-hmm. We're using all of them, aren't we? So.
No one's using arcane manipulation.
No,
but
true.
it is there as part of the law.
Yeah, that's right. And they're not adepts anyway at the minute.
Yes.
So they cannot use it. They're still apprentices. The zombies are still getting that. We didn't actually mention that in the last battle because it never really came into effect.
The only time we did was when the trolls defeated
a whole load of zombies.
Yeah. And it didn't matter in any regard.
Yeah. I think there was a couple of times when the zombie unit got +1 res.
Yeah.
And an extra attack here or there. But this rule is never meant to be game-breaking. It's just meant to be a bit of fun on top of their current rules. So, we may mention it in a future time. So this is the beautiful dwarf castle. Absolutely. Very much looks like the vampire castle.
No, very different.
No? Okay.
Very different.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So the dwarfs are guarding it via a fence or a small wall outside it, and in the dwarf army we have a unit of, help me out here, Forge Wardens. Yep.
Clan Marksmen
in the middle. We have Forge Wardens, and in there is a Dragon Seeker named Skaldor Death Dealer. He's all naked. No, he's got some rings. He's got some greybeards defending the castle door. And there is a runic smith in there and a Thane BSB. The runic smith is the general, and he is very much the voice of these dwarfs. Clearly, he has got something to do with this magical force that is going on. In the castle, there are 2 catapults, and I believe there is a cannon up on this hill.
Next to the well.
Yeah, next to the well.
Very important well.
Indeed, and there are some rangers in the forest armed with crossbows. As for the vampires, they're up to 3,500 points now.
And it's taken days, near weeks, but they've got everything back.
Yeah.
So
because we didn't want to really destroy the vampires after 2 battles.
So they've got and then a few additions for core, and I think and the other thing to come out of the cave was not only spoils, but also some vampire spawn that had been trapped and guarding as a result.
Yeah. So you deployed them up there.
Yeah.
So you know. Yeah.
So,
4 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there we stand.
So you got Barrow Knights up there, you got zombies, you got some bat swarms, more zombies, skeletons, bat swarm skeletons, direwolves, and Shrieking Horror.
And then Varkalak.
Yeah, Federico on the other side of the river. So
yeah, it's vampires versus shooting.
There's a lot of shooting.
There's lots of shooting, and even the Forge Wardens, who you'd perhaps say in normal things wouldn't be that great, but actually have some good targets here.
They do, yes.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. You can see there in the sunlight, Federico
with his 1 wound. Yeah, and there is a nice little picture of the dwarfs defending the castle.
Oh, they got a Slayer thing as well.
Yeah, they got a Slayer. I said him. He's Skaldor Death Dealer. The Thane BSB is Scally Ironbrow, and the Runic Smith is Rorik Granite Hand.
Yeah, and that's what everything's about.
Yeah. And the Saurians are watching in the background.
Yeah. So, as an objective to this, I've got to gain access to the castle in order to win.
Yeah. So basically, defeat the dwarfs enough that you can get into the castle. Yeah.
So you go first.
I did. These are just some scenic shots, really. That's not bad, is it?
That's nice.
Yeah. Down the barrel of the cannon. And there,
this is what they can see.
His bare cheeks.
He's naked. Imagine him naked, everybody.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Finally, I'm going to stop taking these pictures. Yeah, Vanguarded up.
You didn't move.
No, although that's his Vanguard, actually.
Oh,
and his movement. He moved over there. And he got a magical move. So he moved a whole load away. He's got the Monster Seeker upgrade.
He wants to kill a monster.
He wants to go for a Varkalak or a Shrieking Horror. So he moves over to there. Got the rune of something or other on these guys. Don't think it made much of a difference. I should also mention, I don't know if we've talked about it in a picture, but on this side of the river, there was something going on. You didn't know what it was all about. Know. But every time the Varkalak moved, I asked Lucky Sixes, stupidly, to roll a d6. The first time, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
The second time, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
The third time, and that's not happened yet, what did you roll?
6.
God damn it, I should have been dishonest.
And that was your reaction every time I did it.
Every time.
Why? What's happening?
Why are you rolling above a 4?
Why are you disappointed?
Yeah, so I suppose I may as well reveal.
Yeah, I keep rolling high when I'm over there.
Basically, if Lucky Sixes had rolled a 3 or less, then the Varkalak would have encountered a dwarf mine bomb on that side of the river, which is why the dwarfs didn't defend it whatsoever. They're all facing forwards.
Yeah.
And the Varkalak would have taken a bit of pummeling from these dwarf mines that were exploding beneath him. But of course, I should have said if you rolled a 4 or more, shouldn't I? Yeah. So,
but luckily, they're all duds.
Varkalak just danced around them. So I had to send the Seeker over to go and deal with him. And the cannon shot the Shrieking Horror. 4 wounds? Or was it 3?
3.
3. Yeah, so the cannon's up for it.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. That is showing some
good
of the
start.
shooting.
The dog's vanguarded into the forest, didn't he?
Yeah, and even with the cover.
Yeah, well, the cover didn't matter because the Forge Wardens always hit on 2s. So
4 wounds.
Don't even think about it.
And some more wounds.
And some more wounds from the marksman.
Feeling me out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and these Rangers with AP1. AP1 killed 3 Baronites with 2 up armor.
Good work.
Yeah, awesome.
I told you the gun line was brutal.
Yeah. And we were thinking, is this a bit too brutal at this point, weren't we?
We thought, let's carry on.
Mm-hmm. Crack on. Oh, this was what?
And
what did you need to get this charge?
11.
Oh.
So, what happened was, I vanguarded, but didn't get the first turn.
No, which meant it was total legal.
Able to declare a charge, and I'm there thinking, well, I need to do something quickly, otherwise I'm just going to evaporate from all the shooting.
Yeah.
And he gets in. Federico for the win.
If I haven't already said I hate you. Yeah. Anyway.
But yes. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, huge. That we sort of go from, this is going to be quite hard, to actually,
now you got a Varkalak in your flank.
I've got Varkalak in the mix. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
But he's going to need to do some work, though.
He is. And the Shrieking Horror moves up in the forest. Mm-hmm. Dogs move up. What's left of them?
Yeah. They ain't got much left in them, so just chaff as much as they can.
Yeah, yeah. And the rest, you're just marching up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Their
there
time
as soon
will come.
As possible, mate. So, yeah, again, just moving up as quick as possible. We want to get either the cannon or the rangers if they stay in arc.
Mm-hmm.
Another picture?
Yeah.
Just want to see some pictures? We got them. So I managed to do with my stomp and 6 attacks because of the bloodline.
Yeah.
It's
blood
crucial.
Thing.
I managed to break your steadfast.
You do.
Which means you run and I catch you and do a cartwheel.
Absolutely, over the fence.
And again, crucially, outside of arc of the monster hunter.
Yeah.
And so that no one, the unit cannot charge it.
Yeah. You kind of preempted that one. Yes. So Varkalak is on a rampage, but the Runic Smith, he decides, does Rorik, that he's going to try and do something about this. I wouldn't exactly call him a fighter, because he's not built with runes that are going to massively deal with the Varkalak. But he does have a breath weapon. Which is flaming.
Oh, God.
And it's one of those dwarf breath weapons, which is strength 4. So there's a chance that you could do something.
Absolutely.
Obviously, that Varkalak needs to be dealt with.
But he's regained a wound.
Yeah, the vampiric. Because that was what we did with the blood tie, wasn't it?
Yes. So he's
the fortitude is less.
Fortitude 5 up, but vampiric 2 up.
Yeah.
Which is very nice.
Yeah. I think that's even. I mean, you're paying for it as well.
Yeah, I'm paying.
Not a lot, but
I don't know, to be honest.
Tell us what you think. Is that a decent trade-off?
I've got +1 attack and vampiric 2 up.
Yeah, 3 up, isn't it?
Vampiric 2. He is 3 up.
Oh, 3 up to 2 up. Yeah.
But my regen is less, and he's got no other armor. So you tell us.
See if you think that's about right. Cool. You've taken a wound at some point.
Probably.
Do you think that's the Rangers shooting you? Maybe.
This is on to your turn, so this could be shooting now.
It could be, couldn't it? Yeah. Well, I charged the Runic Smith.
Yeah. So
it could be. Maybe a wound on the.
Yeah.
On them.
Or DTs, maybe.
Could be. Yeah. This catapult misfired. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I think the other catapult does some wounds to some zombies or skeletons.
Partial hits, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't do a lot. And this is what happened.
So, thankfully for me, I at least go first. Do 4 wounds out of 6 attacks. Pretty decent.
Yeah, kill some clan marksmen.
But unfortunately for him, what's his name?
Rorik.
Rorik does his flame breath, and that is the end of Federico today.
Yes. Here's a pile of burning ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you bring the dogs in? I can't remember. I think you did.
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
No, this was my turn
It's your
anyway.
turn.
I charged you. You moved them
So,
up. Yeah.
Rulrick quite happy with his decision now. He's, done a good job.
Done the biz.
But Federico again has done his as well. So we move on to my turn. And the newly acquired vampire spawn go after the cannon.
They do. Yeah.
After surviving.
I think the cannon missed as well in my turn.
Yeah. This time, because otherwise Shrieking Horror would go.
Yeah.
Dogs now charge with nothing else to do.
They do.
They get in.
Yeah, nice cannon, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You lent me this cannon. It's not one of mine.
You got a pencil?
It's a bit blunt, though.
Oh, right. Well, you could do with this cannon then, because it's a pencil sharpener for £2.50.
Oh my god, this is amazing!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, move on. Back to topic.
And this is the remaining moves.
Oh, what's going on over here? Something's happened. Oh, I moved back. I'm still facing the right way.
Yeah.
I must have shot at them.
Moved back and shot to kill 6 out of 8.
Yeah.
So I just move them up forward as chaff.
Mm-hmm.
Again, moving up as much as I can. I think at this point... Oh, no, I've moved out of line of sight of your Slayer
Seeker,
because he's... Seeker, sorry. Because he was moving in to kill Federico if he could.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Turned to help out the Runic Smith in case that went on. And as it happened, the Shrieking Horror came up.
Yeah.
You must have recovered a wound on the Shrieking Horror with magic.
I recover a wound with him. I get all my dogs back.
All of them.
All my spawn back.
Oh,
and
man.
A load of other shizzle.
That is what vampires can do.
I love
it. You pretty much just lost Federico now.
Yeah.
If you want to kill the vampires, you've got to stomp them to dust.
Yeah. I get another arise off to get another wound back.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing in this magic phase.
No.
Yeah.
And
that's what you're looking at.
Shrieking Horror. Shrieks.
Yeah, with 4 attacks, manages to do 3 wounds to the dwarf.
Yeah. Darius, seeing that is our magic resistance man,
and that was
to do it.
With only wounding on 3s. So 4 attacks, wounding on 3s, and I had a 5 of Aegis. So nice work.
So yeah, Shrieking Horror.
So the Runic Smith, the dwarf general, has gone down.
Yes.
Which, to Darius's dismay, the magical effect
still doesn't.
Yeah, it's still there. Still there.
So continue on. Cannon dies. Ovs.
Yeah.
Ovs. We do 1. They do 3.
You mean
the dwarves?
We do 1. You do 3.
Oh yeah. No.
The
dwarves.
All a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Carry on.
And
so I charged these Forge Wardens into the Bat Swarms, thinking I could be shooting at them all day. And if I get like a 7 or an 8, I could actually overrun into zombies. Now, yes, those zombies have got Sophia and Toby in them. But, you know, the dwarfs on the charge with the devastating charge.
Yeah.
And Forge Wardens are like quite high offensive skill, good defensive skill as well. Not bad chaps with like 3 up armor or something like that, maybe 4 up armor. So, yeah, thought I'd go on a bit of a rampage. But, alas, they overrun very little.
So they haven't got their general to hold them yet.
Yeah.
So they're doing their own thing.
Didn't make it.
You kill some dogs with the help of your Seeker.
Seeker comes in because he doesn't care about running forward and seeking death. And says, "Come on then, Darius, bring it on.
Bring it on."
And you'll see that Iza Razul is making an appearance in the skeleton unit.
Shrieking Horror comes to kill the catapult. We hope. And they do their job against the second War Machine, who, again, misfired.
Yeah, misfired in my turn again.
Oh, my God.
So that's why I'm not thinning out the dwarf the vampire infantry.
Yeah. Just didn't turn up, did it, in the end?
No. The War Machines weren't.
And I'm into combat, which is where I want to be.
Yeah, both units of zombies getting in. It's all about Sophia, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
She is looking for retribution. Oh, and Darius is up against the Seeker as well.
Yeah, he's not adverse to a challenge.
Mm.
These guys just move up.
Yeah, he didn't charge that because of the dangerous terrain.
Yeah.
And the stand and shoot, obviously.
The obvious happens. And we're on to the fight. And I do 2 wounds, but take 1 back. Darius not quite the skilled warrior he thought he was.
Yeah, I can't really remember why you didn't manage to kill him. He only had a 6 of Aegis. You must have just rolled a few bad hits. Yeah. I guess you were probably hitting on 3s rather than 2s.
Yeah, hitting on 3s.
I am res 5, so wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
That would have been it. And this combat, you can see the 6 there. That's because that's Toby's unit, and they got +1 res.
+1 res. He is buffing them.
So I don't know if that meant I didn't kill any. Oh no, I killed a few zombies.
Killed a few, but
not a lot.
Yeah.
But the dwarfs stuck around.
Yeah, good lads.
Yeah, and these dwarfs then decided to charge into the skeletons to help out.
Join the fray.
I mean, like we said, what else are they going to do? They're the last remaining. There's no one to shoot at. So
get out of the way of the other guys.
Yeah, who are still guarding the castle door, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of them lost their lives in doing so, including the Seeker, who now went down.
I think they still hold, don't they?
I believe they might.
And
yeah,
same over here.
Yeah, the Forge Wardens were proving that they are good fighters.
So Toby's in a challenge.
Yes, taking wounds with the Forge Warden champion. Yeah. I think Toby was like rolling 1s to hit every time. He's only got 1 attack.
He's rubbish.
Yeah. Literally.
He's getting punched in the face. As well.
Yeah, by a dwarf. Yeah. Yes, and they did hold, which meant that you had to chaff my greybeards.
Yeah.
With the bats.
But
and you didn't charge the spawn and the shrieking horror.
No, by that time it's all about Darius.
Yeah. Got to rise off.
Heal some Toby's wounds.
Oh yes, that was what it was mainly signifying, wasn't it? Yeah.
And
shriek.
Have a shriek. Kill 2. I don't know. Have I charged?
So this is my turn.
No, this is my turn, and I've charged.
Yeah.
So this was my only charge.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I come in. There's no stand and shoot. I don't fail any dangerous trains.
No.
I kill 1. You kill none.
Yeah.
And
I hang around.
Fast in the forest.
Yes, that's right. That was the bit I was missing. But even so, I would have only been like leadership 6.
Yeah.
Or no 7.
Yeah. Darius smashes up and
kills the remaining dwarfs.
Yeah.
And you see that the zombies have now got 4 on them, so that's +1 attack, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were remembering that.
But
Toby's lost another wound. That must be because I had 2 attacks. My champion was literally wounding with everything he did.
Good old boy.
Yeah.
And they're sticking around.
Yeah, but I'm losing a few dwarfs here and there. And so I take the bait. I'd charge into the bats because I had to. Really, they're going to get surrounded. So I need to try and break out of there now. And Toby. Toby.
He got punched in the head this time.
Yeah.
But this time his head fell off.
Yes. Yeah.
So
mental note, must glue that on harder.
Yeah. So now his body is scrambling around for his head, and he's out of the fight.
This is the combat where Sophia, who hits on 3s, wounds on 2s.
Yeah.
No, hits on 3s, wounds on 3s.
She's rolling 2s and 1s.
2s and 1s all the time. Yeah, it was quite funny.
Yeah.
And Toby paid the price.
She's very much stricken by her weakness.
Yeah.
So you kill them obs.
Of course, and the Thane, who's now sort of taken command of the army, moves into the middle.
And we triple it. Triple charge it.
Yeah, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Got spectral blades on the skeletons and an arise off as well.
Yeah.
Over here, funnily enough, you didn't manage to do any wounds to the Rangers, and they managed to kill 1.
Yeah, and we hold because it's banner.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Funny little fight over there.
The dwarfs finally go down. Obviously, the champion's done his work. He's killed Toby.
And Sophia catches them.
Yeah.
She can do that part.
And in the fight, it really wasn't much of a contest. The dwarfs went down, basically.
Yeah. Darius takes the Thane.
Yeah.
The other units take the unit.
Yeah. I don't think the dwarfs did a whole lot in return. They probably killed a few skeletons, probably just off picture.
Yeah.
But it was certainly not enough to keep the dwarfs in the fight. And the vampires very much swarm the castle.
So, a dominant victory under originally... we thought that would go a very different way.
Well, turn 1 shooting for the dwarfs did all right because it reduced the shrieking horror. The catapults hit and killed a few zombies here and there.
Yeah.
The dogs were pretty much neutered, nearly, although off sheath. It showed that if you're going to fight vampires, you need to kill stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you're going to shoot it, you need to kill it. Kill it dead.
Yeah.
Permanently dead.
Because
it'll just come back.
They come back a surprisingly big amount, like quickly amount.
Yeah.
That isn't good English. A surprisingly quickly amount.
Yeah.
Oh,
of course, that was
the moral
that also
victory.
happened. The moral victory was that the Rangers managed to defeat that guy.
And get away to tell the tale.
They did indeed tell the tale because they were the last surviving troop. I did not play them to try and take on the rest of the vampire army. And there we go.
All their mates are dead,
Mm.
so they ran.
They retreated. They
Okay.
didn't. They
I'd
retreated in an orderly fashion.
I'd run.
Yeah.
I saw that on my castle, my house.
Yeah. Too
See you
right.
later.
Yeah.
You can have it.
So Darius enters the castle and finds an artifact which is sort of throbbing. Hello?
Throbbing. Oh, Darius.
Oh, yes. With magical energy. And he takes his blade of true thirst, which I think you found in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
He takes his blade and very much strikes at the medallion, the artifact, and vanquishes the magical aura that was encompassing the vampire magical abilities. And the curse is broken.
Yes.
So now the vampires are free to be more than just apprentices
Yes.
in the future battles. And Avras awaits.
Yes, so with the side quest not going their way,
No.
and not finding what they wanted, which we still don't know what they want.
No, what was Darius seeking in the cave? Who knows?
Who knows? But with their magical powers now restored, they're able to quite quickly restore their army because they're pretty much at full strength.
Yeah.
Regain some more very quickly and go as quick as they can with their now 4,500 points force and
Towards
Avras.
Where they may or may not meet other armies
Yes.
that are heading towards Avras.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Tune in next time to find out.
Yeah, cool. So we're enjoying this a lot. We're having a lot of fun with it, with the special rules that we're creating and the scenarios. It is fun building battlefields that are proper, like, settings, rather than just a load of standalone terrain.
Absolutely.
Here and there. I mean, obviously that whole thing with the minefield on the other side of the river, I had that in my head. You only put the Varkalak over there. He rolled 5s always, or 6s, you know. Avoided dying to the mines.
Yeah.
I tried to convince you to put the Shrieking Horror over that side of the river as well. Because I didn't even tell you what you were missing out on until after the battle.
I was like, oh, am I going to get something good?
Yeah. No, you were never going to get anything good.
No, I did that.
Yeah, but it was incredible. That Varkalak making the 11-inch charge.
Oh, that changed the battle.
It did.
I mean, as well as that, it took out a unit, which is great, but the main thing is just causes all you guys to actually focus on it.
Absolutely.
And he's done his job.
Yeah.
He gets your Runesmith out, who killed him easily. But
the breath weapon had to be used as well.
Yeah. So, it's that changed a rather bleak-looking scenario of me just moving forward and you shooting me.
Yeah.
To actually, we've got a really good chance here if we can, because all your attention's then turned to combat. And that is when the gun line goes down.
Definitely. And if the catapults had done something, it could have been different as well.
They just failed.
They did, totally. They were
even your cannon after the first. You had one good go.
One shot and then missed out, yeah. So, Good fun though, and
Yes.
the Avras campaign continues. Not too late to join up. If you want to blitz a few things, you can do so. Because this is now late October, isn't it? So yeah,
end of October is when it comes out. So or it finishes. So keep
Get
those
involved.
vampires. Come on, we can do it, chaps. We can do it.
Ah, no, you can't. I'll make a nasty scenario next time with
Yeah.
minefields everywhere.
Literally on any roll.
Yeah.
Roll anything. Oh, you did? Oh, right. Minefield.
Yeah. Because if I said if you don't roll a 2 or more, then you'd roll a 1.
Yeah.
For the first time in your life.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. Wicked.
Do they have ones on them?
Yes. There's a 1 there. I must have rolled that.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool. See you for the next one.
See you later.